Johnson now into the game for Duke, came in after the timeout. Three-pointer a little bit strong for Ithiel Horton, who's a very good shooter, a transfer from Delaware. Stewart, nice feed to Johnson, all alone right down the lane.
And that's what Coach K's taught. I'll teach you how to beat me. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Jeff Capel also coaching at VCU in Oklahoma. Johnson with a long two, and it's good to bring the Blue Devils. You're saying, hey, it's great you hit a couple, but go do some work on the inside. That's where you're at your best. Johnson back to Moore for a good look from the corner. Instant jumper to get him back within three.
The teams have done a good job avoiding that driving kick. So what's there is the drive and go behind. That was a good read.
Well, Champagny called for the offensive foul.
It's one of those things when you watch, you say, all right, how do you shut them down? Well, it's hard to do so because a lot of them, they're simple effort plays. They create for themselves with their effort and their toughness.
What a great feed from Patrick Tapé.
Individual battle, so that means they don't have to overhelp. You don't overhelp, you get more rebounds. It's the whole thing works for them. Then you add the scoring from the guards. They're terrific. Gonzaga almost invites you every single game to play the way they want you to play and go ahead and beat. I'm going to win every 2 to 3 years, maybe 4. Because every now and then you lose some guys and you no longer have your core group. I get it. I mean, the young guys need to be developed, but the expectation is you have to have a success every single year, especially at some of these places. Like, you're going to feel good about how you played against Syracuse, but man, they're just playing at a high level, moving it to where they want and attacking in transition. Just got to clean that up.
Boy, great defensive transition there by Jalen Johnson. He sets up Wendell Moore, and he picks up a three up and down sophomore season for Wendell Moore Jr., who's late getting into the play. Something looked like may have been wrong with his shoe. He fixed that, and now he's back in there in the front court. Johnson got it back, lays it in. Great work by Jalen Johnson. It's the largest lead of the night for Pitt. Nearly a steal on the Tony Gamble. Nice cut by Moore, and that should be goaltending it in. Johnson tried to thread the needle, couldn't do it. Jalen Johnson behind the back, 4-on-1, and Moore with another bucket.
And Jalen Johnson, all right.
Isn't it interesting, though, whether it's whistles or coaches or everybody yelling and one all the time, how much you can hear this year with nobody in the gym?
I've thought about coaches with the masks. That certainly helps. Basketball, we talked about the development in the first half. That's a guy that's developed.
Horton misses the three. Jalen Johnson getting a lot of minutes. Second game back off the foot injury and looking good, isn't he?
Or at times, I want to see him be more aggressive.
And he's closing in on a double-double. We could have 3 players with double-doubles in this game. We already got one of them. Champagny took care of that in the first half. Now a rejection. Johnson blocking Coulibaly. Roach with a couple of crossovers off to Johnson for 3. Got it.
Try to attack the score. They got lucky in that play, being able to split and get it to Champagny in a finish.
Jalen Johnson baseline, and a foul, no basket. 8-point lead, Pitt over Duke, in a game that Pitt has led almost the entire way. Jalen Johnson, a big second half, and it gets a little bit bigger now for the Blue. He is 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, a game high 28 points. And now they forget about Tony on the weak side, but what a recovery by Johnson. Tony for 3. And somebody must have gotten a finger on that. Johnson down with it for Duke. Hurt spins and converts, and it's a...
But in the second half, 6-1 in favor of Duke in terms of offensive rebounding. You're telling me their effort hasn't been elevated in this second half?
I think we've seen, look at this. What a pass from Johnson to a wide open Jordan on the ACC network a week from Saturday. A rejection for Champagny. And then a block at the other end. Johnson got a piece of it. And here he comes. And there he goes.
Instinctually think less.
What a great play by Stewart to come up with a steal. Boy, Johnson thought about it. Hurdle take it. And it goes, and Duke is back with it. 12 rebounds and 5 blocks. Holy cow.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's just scratching the surface. I think it's pretty obvious. Williamson, you hate to continue to bring him up, but he did all little things. He did a lot of the intangible things well, and the rest of the game kind of fell into his lap.